Welcome friend. My goal for today is to build the most profitable rental property in Sims 4. We only have 2 tasks to complete. We have to become 5-star property owner as well as earn 1 million simoleon from a single property. Welcome to Bargain's Bend, our sweet home. Let's start by changing the lot type from residential into residential rental. While placing our residence on a separate lot would make much more sense, we are on a budget. We have to share a living space with our disgusting peasants. This is our private residential unit. It is aggressively on budget. Why does every house I make looks like a prison cell? Technically, your builds are a representation of your internal mind. What does my build say about me? Well, I leave it for you to decide. And this magnificent box is for our renters. Looks stunning. A tenant agreement for Bargain Bend number 2. Maximum rent we can make is 18 simoleons per day. If I expand Bargain Bend 2 by 3 squares, now we can make 24 simoleons per day. 3 by 3 gave us 18, 3 by 4 give us 24. Each square gives us plus 2 simoleons per day. Because I expand it again, it should give us 30 simoleons. Yeah, you see, 30 simoleons. I think you already know what I'm gonna do next. Let's expand our rental unit in one direction, in the other direction, and even more. Let's expand even more. Let's occupy the remaining space. Absolutely stunning rental unit. Tenant's toilet and the bed. Perfection. Why do I have 2 stars? There is nothing there. We literally have only a toilet and a bed. Take a look at the max rent. 1500 simoleons for a single day. And I am just getting started. On screen, you can see selection of renters. Right now, we can lease our Amazon warehouse for 1100. It's so good. I know we can do better. You know, there is nothing stopping us from building another floor. And of course, we're gonna rent it to a different family. Of course not. Let's check our prices. 3100. We double our rent. What do you think about another floor? For us, only sky is the limit. Can we place another room? Oh, we don't have money. We don't have money. We're gonna charge 4700 simoleons per day. This is what success looks like. I not fully understand how 2 adults with 2 toddlers need only a single bed. We listen, but we don't judge. What do you think about our box? Does it look majestic? Let's say hello to our first renters, a Sage family. In case you're wondering what's going on, well, I am fleecing my renters. You see, my renters are actually breaking a rule. One of the rules is called maximum occupancy. If there is 4 or more sims, we can find a family for 1000 simoleons. And this is exactly what I did. I found a family with 4 members, lease them my rental place, so I can find them for profit unlimited amount of times. A Spiffing Brit made a similar exploit, but mine is more advanced. I place 7 post boxes specifically to post fines 7 times in a row. 7 post boxes for 7 action slots, so we can mass deliver fines to our dearest of renters. After some time, we get 7 notifications giving us 1000 simoleons. Every time a renter pays money, their rule violation ends, unless their esteemed landlord decides to constantly change his own arbitrary rules. If I remove the rule, close the window, open the window again, and apply the rule again, my tenant violation is applied again. While family in question violated my reinstated rule, I am not allowed to find them just yet. We are on a cooldown, unless we snoop on them, and after doing so, we can find them again and again and again and again and again. While the game is on pause, we can queue the same action 7 times. As soon as I unpause, Ken is gonna send 7 letters asking our tenants where is my money. Out of 7 letters, we can collect between 1 and 5000 simoleons. While it's not life-changing amount of money by any means, it will suffice, considering that I can exploit it unlimited amount of times. You know, I actually forgot to do one thing, to add a door. Whoops. Wait, who the hell are you? Why are you at my kitchen? His name is Subscribe Now. Like and subscribe. Param param pam pam pam. After contemplating for some time, I decided to buy a bigger property. Hound's Head, 64 by 64. I don't actually need the house, so just bulldoze the lot. 64 by 64 is the biggest lot in the game. As you remember, every single square increases rent price by 2 simoleons per day, not including additional stars on top, which will also influence the price. I made a tiny little residential unit. This is gonna be our magnum opus. Look how gigantic this place is. Let's take a quick break before we continue to abuse our tenants. And I continue spamming my tenants with fines. Decent money, decent money. I spent the whole day fleecing my tenants and made 18,000 simoleons. Let's expand our unit. Cost us 7,000 simoleons. Whew. Horizontal expansion to the border of the lot. Bada boom, 5k. Let's move a post box and expand in the other side as well. Right to the edge of the lot. What do you think about our single unit? I think our tenants would need a car to reach the other side. Let's create a second floor, because 1 floor is not enough, obviously. We need to go bigger, even bigger. Oh, I have no money. Oof. Okay, let's expand as much as we can. Perfect. Time to go home. Bargains bent. A sweet, sweet home. I didn't intend this video to be a political statement about rental prices in 2026, but here we are renting a single unit, which consists of a single toilet and a bed, to an elderly sim with 3 cats for a meager price of 7,700 simoleons for a single day. A lease length are set to a single day. Why? Come on, you know why. So I can kick my tenants out at any point. For some reason, one of my tenants decided to enter my apartment and clean my toilet. The altruism of my tenants has no bounds. I only now noticed that I have 5 simoleons in my bank account. At least I have enough to buy a single plate of food. And now I have a single simoleon left. The game itself forces my hand. It's not really my fault that I have to squeeze my tenants dry. Forgetting to add a door was definitely a peak design decision on my part. After some deliberation, I decided to restart my fine operation. Badam. Definitely an interesting parental strategy to allow both of your toddlers to sleep on a concrete. Little fart looks unhappy. I'm much more concerned about the money I'm gonna make. Cha-ching! I am back at home, but there is a tiny little problem. My tenants forgot a child. Every single game of mine is cursed. I don't even know how I managed to do it. Hours later, parents never show up. Apparently, you can steal children in Sims 4. Also, Wednesday, 1 p.m, I continue to find my tenants for the crime of existence. Due to our lease length being 1 day, I can actually justly evict our tenant. Bye bye! This is the best rental unit in the game, but perfection has no limits, so let's make it even better. Last time we stuck on expanding a second floor due to having no money, so let's fix this problem. Our second floor is ready. Perfect. I have enough capital to start building a third floor. I have enough money to build a single long hallway. Oh wow, I can expand so much. Come on, come on. Oh, I have 50 simoleons left. Only true capitalist is gonna put all his money in his own business. Then he's gonna spend the whole month eating rats and garbage until the next salary. This is the path of true capitalists. If you do not eat rats or raw sewage right at this moment, you will never be a true capitalist. I can effectively charge 26,000 simoleons for a single day, and we're just getting started. I continue my true and trusted method of fleecing my tenants for everything they own. How else are we supposed to fund the building of our ultimate rental unit? Having my tenants to be a desperate family of 4 is very fun. Unfortunately, I have to evict them, as I need a space to expand my little shoebox. Ta-da! Nothing changed. To successfully complete level 1 of our aspiration, I need to handle a maintenance event and perform an inspection pass. Let's meet Denzel, the dummy who's gonna pay us 26,000 simoleons to stay in our cube. Official name of our rental unit is gonna be the Cube. Look, far away in the distance, right? You can see a bed. Do you need binoculars? And the toilet nearby. And now imagine you have to wake up in the middle of the night for a quick bathroom break. I hope you have a steel bladder. Look at this absolutely diabolical shot. Oh, Denzel, so interesting, so interesting. Oh, you like coffee? Yeah. Definitely not gonna backfire. I am considering taking a job for sole reason of letting me skip time during the day. The salary from the job is completely irrelevant to me. I made a mistake taking this tenant. I'm unable to fleece him, and I accidentally gave him 7-day contract. I had to kick him out the old-fashioned way. Get out, old man. I'm feeling generous today. I'll give my tenants a fridge. I found another group of gullible idiots. Do you feel the smell? Smells like money. Ah, yes, of course. Rental unit spawned without a door. Awesome. For rent, this expansion pack is exceptionally buggy, so maybe reconsider buying it full price. I'm continuing my fleecing operation. I'll use these funds to furnish my shoebox. A big payout is gonna be from rent. Imagine having a shower near your bed. Sounds handy? Oh snap, I have a tenant revolt. Unfortunately, I have to deal with it. A tenant in our gigantic cube decided to revolt. Denzel is revolting. Again, no door. Awesome. Let's promise Denzel a better living condition. Denzel, I promise your living condition will improve. I am a man of my word. Living condition of my tenants will improve eventually. And it looks like Denzel is going to sleep. No eviction settlement for unlawful eviction practices. Expect a fine. I was fined for 1,000 simoleons. Don't worry, my tenants will pay for it. At this point, I'm looking for any way to waste my time. Let's quickly go and study something. I have a cursed book event. If I send it with a mailbox, I actually complete a milestone. I have 3 tasks to complete. Handle an emergency event, have a 3-star property, and perform an inspection check. Meanwhile, I continue to fleece my new tenants. The cube property had an emergency. Let's quickly quickly deal with it. My residential unit at Bargains Bend looks a bit crowded. I completed another milestone. We have 3 tasks ahead. I need 5-star rental. I need to be a good friend with the tenant. I also need 3 occupied units. I decided to splurge to upgrade my appliances. Proper kitchen, proper bathroom, normal bed, the usual. While I'm waiting for my juicy payout, I decided to level up my charisma skill, which will come in handy as I try to befriend my tenants. I added a couple of additional items for convenience. I completely skipped Wednesday as nothing of interest happened there. And we got a rent, 117,000 simoleons. A juicy rent. And our property have not reached the full potential. Let's evict our current tenant and start renovating our property. We're back at the cube. Let's move the bed closer to the entrance. While the meme potential is unlimited, I will have to upgrade all my furniture in the future. So let's keep all our items close together. I will make a room in a room to block my tenants from using the empty space. Let's expand our 3rd floor. Let's finish our 4th floor. The last floor is completed. As you can see, we're unable to build anymore, but it is only applies to going up, not digging down. Our 1st level of basement, done. Our 2nd level of basement, also done. Basement level 3 and basement level 4. Our current lot value is 120,000 simoleons. One lucky tenant is going to be paying for 8 floors. Do you feel jealous? Because I do feel jealous. So much free real estate. And now, the moment of truth. 98,000 simoleons for a single day. But before inviting a new tenant, let's first upgrade our property. Maybe we'll be able to squeeze even more money. This is a current setup. 4 beds, 4 toilets, a stove, a fridge, a statue, and a painting. It's not the last version. I just ran out of money. This property alone will earn us 123,000 simoleons for a single day. So who's gonna be our lucky tenant? We have a Lee family, which consists of 4 members, and they are willing to pay us 103,000 simoleons for a single day. I fully removed my Bargains Bend property. I found tenants living nearby to be exceptionally annoying, plus amount of money I can generate from them is insignificant. I visited Lee family to do quick inspection check and increase unit maintenance level. I jumped to Thursday. I spent the whole week wasting time as rent payout only happens once a week. 4 seconds later and I received 414,000 simoleons. I failed to receive the full amount. Tenants only occupied our units for 5 days. Let's throw our tenants on the street and start remodeling the cube. What I want is to upgrade amenities and environment to max level. Max rent price is influenced by both. I bought 5 identical statues and now our environment is fancy. Max rent per day 123,000. The real question, can we squeeze even more money out of our tenants? Look at this piece of modern art. And we have luxury amenities. Success! 159,000 simoleons for a single day. Let's go! The cube is complete. And now the only question remains, can I make 1 million simoleons for a single week? Let's find out. Before inviting the tenant into the cube, I decided to upgrade all my appliances. You wouldn't believe it. I found a sucker who's gonna pay us 159,000 simoleons for a single day. I quickly bought a property at Sungai Point so I can complete a task for my aspiration. I am back at the cube. I want to meet our tenant. Wayne, the tenant, is shocked by how amazing our property is. I want to improve my relationship with him. I also have a tenant revolt, but I don't care about it. Our maintenance level is satisfactory. Not bad, not bad. I sold a secondary property, which I bought for aspiration, as I found them annoying. After a little bit of finessing, our maintenance level is amazing, but it does not increase max rent. Mwah, mwah. After harassing and annoying Wayne for like a season, I managed to complete our aspiration. We're officially 5-star property owner. I only have one final task to complete. I want to collect 1 million simoleons. It is Thursday, 4 o'clock in the morning. Our payout is at 5 o'clock, 636,000 simoleons. I want 1 million. It is 7 days later, Thursday, 4 o'clock in the morning. Again, come on, give me 1 million. 1,114,000 simoleons for a single week. Success. Oh wow, a video, and it is specifically for you. Bye bye.